Hello, 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 people, startup people, tech people. Hello, people from a Pop in the Life. How are you? How are things, poppers? I hope they're good. Today it's rained a lot around here, so it's been quite a blast today. Lots of work, but yet again, lots of breathing around. Issue being, we could not record the podcast outside because it's actually raining. So this is what it is. Anyways, yesterday we talked about relationship between investors and founders. I would have so many things to talk about actually today, but we're gonna talk about a conversation that Mom had that was around the funding round that was actually, thought as very structured for now. Seed round, lead investor, follow investors. Mom had it very clear. And at some point, somebody pops up and just, destroys everything she knew. Basically, just taking it exactly into another completely different direction, which is actually something that could, I'm not even allowed to share nothing right now, but let's just give you an example. It's metaphorically, somebody would just tell you, okay, I feel like eating pizza tonight, and you're gonna go, no, we'll actually make sushi at home. So totally different thing, totally different experience, also sometimes even totally different budget, but a different way to think about it. And so basically, she just heard this, she just talked with this person, and she's probably gonna just, pick on something in the end. But what she's gonna do is she's gonna pursue both of roads, both of paths, both of journeys, because she wants to really understand what's in there in both of them. And so this is a PSA for anyone that's just going through structural challenges, changes. You're planning stuff, you're building stuff, you're fundraising, you're building a product, you are creating a campaign. You already know there's not a best way to go about it. There's not a unique way. There are better ways and worse ways. There are ways which you definitely need to avoid. But yet again, it's something that it's not fixed, not obvious, with experience. And in the end, it is what it is. But this is a PSA for you to just remember sometimes that it might be just very, very, very good for you to just be talking with a person that maybe you think is going to confirm, but that surely maybe is also going to be giving you a totally different way of seeing things and a totally different approach. You can come up with two different outcomes. One is you'll get very convinced of your idea. One is you'll start changing your mind. And bear in mind, only stupid people don't change their mind. And so this is the outcome of today. And this is mainly something that I know. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes real commitment to actually proving yourself wrong. And it takes resilience because things can just change over and over and over and over. But this is life. And since this is life, there is no other way for you than accepting it and just, go with the flow of things and grab the bull by the horn. So actually accepting that there is a way to change your perspective. There always is. And your perspective might not just be, might just be the right one and the best one, but it's not obvious. So I guess what's in it for you is lots of time, lots of effort, lots of calls, lots of feedback, sometimes lots of gastritis, it depends. But it will take you time and it will take effort. but it's a mental workout somehow. And so I hope that you're going to accept at some point that what you think is the right thing, which I don't mean your North Star, your actual, whatever you want to call it, like your principles, your first principles, your whatever consideration. I don't mean that. I mean to say your work on that, your plans on that. With fundraising, this is quite obvious. There's not a best way to go. There is a way which you think it's best and which you would like to go, but things change quickly over time. So I would say just make this exercise. Just chat with somebody and prove it. And again with somebody else and prove it. And then another person and prove it. They might not just not invest, but it's training. They might have done it before and it's training. They might, just be outsiders and they might just look at it and that's training. So this was a pretty interesting afternoon for Mom. I was on the bed listening to what she was talking about and was overreading and quite interesting story. It might just change the future of this fundraising. We don't know. We're going to see in a matter of 2 to 3 months. And we're going to get back to it. And if it will, well, it's going to be enlightening. If, it's not going to be, well, it's probably going to be something that just about confirming and assuring that the way that Mom has taken is the right way, which might not be. We don't know. Anyway, just do it. And I'll talk to you next week. And I will send you kisses, hugs, and a bit of barks.